He'll be back.
Oh, welcome to Apex Morning Comics, first episode of this show, 10 a.m. We have Rex Christian, aka Devil Flyer. Hello, Rex.
Hello. How's it
He's
going?
going okay. And let's go ahead. You said you're gonna have a guest coming up, so when he shows up, we'll get him on here.
Part of
All right.
creative team. Yeah.
Yeah, good deal. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add to the stream. Here we go. Now, are
Okay.
you ready to go live?
I am. We'll see what happens here.
Great.
Launching.
Launch it. Here we go. All right. Do you want to share your friends on Facebook? Might as well.
Okay.
All right. Now where's
Post
your?
that.
Okay, good. Now where's your?
Share on
Yeah,
Twitter.
yeah. Do that too. Hey. Oh, good. We got Shadowhawk backs. Hail. That's a nice logo. I like that one. Okay, so you go if you want to play that video. You go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Just click it. All right. Shadowhawk says, "Are we live on Indiegogo?" Well, let's hope so. Okay. So you're on the Indiegogo screen. So where's the campaign that has all your choices of tiers?
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and I guess stop sharing. Go ahead and stop sharing on your end and get to that screen, and then we'll go ahead and share it again. That's how it kind of works. Or can you get
Oh,
on there? Oh, you're on there now? Oh, never mind.
yeah. Do you see that?
Oh, okay. Good. Okay, you're on that page. Good. Never mind what I said.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay, let's go
Yeah.
down to your tiers, see what you have.
Okay. Well, I've got a perk because this is for the ash can. You can see me scrolling through here, right?
Yes.
So we're live on Indiegogo. We've launched this thing, as far as I know.
Thank God. Okay,
Hey,
so
big
anyone
launch.
watching, let's support Devil
And I
Flyer.
have the image here of the splash page. Think you can see that, right?
That's nice. Yes, it looks good.
And then double page spread, page
I like that one.
2 and 3. That's going to be made into a poster.
Oh,
Uh,
I'll buy it.
and these will be black and white with the ash can, but these are pages from the project there.
Cool.
Little crime, and yeah, back to Momentum Concepts, which
I
thankfully was on top of the.
like that
Yeah,
time bomb.
yeah. I've got one copy of Devil Flyer Black and White Edition. They can buy as many copies as they want. Um,
Nice.
Regular
Excellent.
$15,
All right, you have your
$10.
fellow creator with you. Introduce your fellow creator, Rex.
Oh, okay. Uh, I'm still looking at Screaming Night at
Oh, okay.
StreamYard, so I'm boomering it.
Sorry.
Hey, Apex, this is my friend Walter Danley. He's doing a
Hey,
pinup in the
Walter.
ash can
All
and
right.
doing some other things with the thing. And
Cool.
one thing that's not mentioned in the campaign that all these will be remarked on the cover, making them
Yeah.
unique. And yeah, Shadowhawk, we should
Oh,
be live.
heck yeah. It's live right now, man.
Okay,
Okay.
I probably need to launch this new link here in the
Okay.
chat
Oh,
and
yeah.
update
Yeah.
that.
Do that. Shadow Hawk. Yeah. Oh, you're
Yeah.
on the right one, I think. I'll drop the link. Oh, okay. I'll drop the link. Sure. Why not? Yeah.
link for
I'm
Indiegogo?
gonna invite. I guess the invitation link. I guess
Okay.
that's what he means.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't have Double Flyers link, so
All
I
right.
only
Well,
have
I'm
my.
dropping the
All right.
into the chat. If I can
Okay.
here. Let's see.
There you go. There's a
Apex.
link to the stream
Huh?
yard if you want to go on to Shadowhawk.
Oh, did you put it on there?
Yeah, the
Oh,
link
oh
to
yeah, for
the
that. Yeah.
StreamYard. Yeah, to the
Let's
show.
see.
Okay.
Oh,
That's the only link I would know because it's in front of me. Yes. Okay, so it's been linked. Okay, good. Yay. All right.
okay.
Here we go.
Oh,
Uh,
okay. Now we got that muted and share the link.
yeah. Share
Trying
that
to
link.
use one hand when two would work, of course. There we go. That should lead you right to the campaign, Shadowhawk.
Okay. Okay, there it is. Hey,
I think
Shadowhawk.
that's what you were asking for. I'll drop it again.
Shadowhawk could be the first customer.
Yes, he
I
could be.
have to wait till Friday. I've got to get paid first.
That's quite all right.
Paid
I'm
all my.
glad we made it here on time
Thank
and
goodness.
everything launched okay.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Uh,
Okay. There it is.
you see what I see, so it's a little bit disoriented, because we have two
Okay.
things
That's
up.
good.
But yeah, a Devil Flyer Black and White Ash Can edition, a tortured soul comes back to Earth to save it, but can he?
Can
This will
he?
be my first campaign, but can he? Yeah, just a devil's weapon is needed to make a difference for good, or is it everything might have its price, but what if that price were too high to pay? What would you die for? Devil Flyer, a weapon, a devil's weapon, which is the title of the book, of the Ash Can, and the main book that'll be launching March 1st, has been a passion project for John and I. And that's John Philandez. This friend, my friend here is
All
Walter
right.
Danley,
Let's give
and
my
he's
hand,
from
everybody.
Jackson, Tennessee. Tennessee. Say hi, Kelsey.
Yeah.
And
Good.
we
That's
put
right.
together this program. We might have got a couple hours sleep, Apex. There's a
Well,
lot to putting together one of these things.
you're right. It's you could probably lose sleep over this. There's so
But
much to
now
do.
the person I'm referring to here in the text is John Philandez. He's the gentleman who drew it.
Oh man, good job.
The main story, yeah, I mean, in this, it's kind of confusing because this isn't the full project, so I don't
Right.
mention all the other backups and everything. It
Right.
is a 48-page anthology, or will be. This is the black and white edition. Like I say, offered for $10 plus the $5 shipping. We're going to keep that shipping low, and just make sure we cover our cost on things. But yeah, John and I, for nearly 2 years, been working on that to bring it to you. We hope a comic experience like no other. A lone figure who fights his past as much as his future. Devil Flyer takes flight in the city to stop evil from totally taking over, with dire consequences to the victor, everyone that may be. The Cy Marco crime family fights a crime of death. Winner take all against our Stark hero. Win or lose, heads will roll. We see the high flying Devil Flyer embroiled in a conflict that will take him deeper and closer to a darker conflict and truth about himself and the world he protects. If you like heroic drama and adventure with the interlinking characters, conflict, and consequences, you will love Devil Flyer in his first appearance in print. This lead into the main campaign launching March 1st will give you a first glimpse of clues of his origin and past. Born a man of conflict in 1899, many trials, 2 wars, and much time lost, Devil Flyer burst upon everyday Chicago, so it's set in present day Apex, to
Okay.
save a city he does not yet know. The beginning of the Momentum Concepts universe starts within the pages of this book. Justice has a dark name indeed. Funds for this project will go to the publishing of this comic, of course, as well as help in the printing of other Momentum material that'll probably come with it as the trading card. And we'll see about adding different tiers as we go along here. But today we offer the book then that does include a trading card. If you look at that perk, and we'll look at that in a second, the impact of your contribution and support cannot be understated if we are to have a successful main campaign. Please feel free to, if I can get my tongue right, free to share the links out to family and friends. It will be much appreciated, and all funds received used wisely. So,
all right. Well, we
you look,
have, yeah, let me go ahead and introduce some people in the chat. We got Smoking Wraith. Hell, howdy, fellas. Looking good. And then Shadowhawk's back says, I'll be back in Friday, Rex. Gotta go. Hell. Well, thanks for showing up there, Shadowhawk.
Yeah, you bet. Thank you, Shadowhawk. Appreciate that.
You bet. I think
hey, Smoking Wraith in Arkansas.
Arkansas. Hey, that's right. Yeah. He's a cool guy. I like him.
Yeah. And Hex Allen. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Hex Allen? See here? There he is.
Hex Allen.
Hey, Hex.
Appreciate you being here, Hex.
All right.
I know he hadn't been streaming that much since November, but he's been getting out there of late. And I've been on a show with Hex Allen one day when he was gaming. A lot of fun.
Yeah, that's cool.
But you'll be getting the first appearance of Shadowhawk. Not Shadowhawk, of Devilfly.
I think Jim Valentino would have been very upset if you said that. So wait a minute, Shadowhawk, that's mine. Right.
Well, I've always thought of Shadowhawk as Shadowhawk. But you're right. Yeah, there is an image Shadowhawk, right? I've never made that parallel. So
would it be hilarious if the people in the chat that look like their icons? What if Shadowhawk appears as Shadowhawk, all armored up with a helmet on and everything?
Mm-hmm.
And that'd be pretty trippy. So,
well, what you don't see, perhaps in the trailer, or what you don't see in, the whole ash can. I have tried to, flesh that out within this text that I just read, and you can go in there and read it yourself. It gives I think an accurate description of what the books is and what it's going to be. Right. On this perk here I've set up, you'll receive one physical copy of Devil Flyer Black and White Edition ash can. That's for $10 and $10 only, and $5 to ship.
It's pretty good.
One Devil Flyer book and trading card, which is number one in a set that's going to be offered on the main campaign. So we're going to have cards that are going to feature momentum concept characters, and Devil Flyer, this card that comes with this ash can, is the very first one in that set. Now this will be his first appearance, so it will say first appearance on it. And then when we have the set come out, there will be a number 2 for him. And then all the rest will either be first appearances of characters or, situations, whatever we put in there. But I'm going to offer on the main campaign a full set of trading cards. So this is cool. The first one to get.
Oh, hey, I want to ask about your logo. So who designed your logo?
John Flandes. He's the artist who drew the book. He also designed the logo.
Looks good. I like the time bomb right there where the C is. It's pretty clever.
I have a couple more that he designed that will be featured in the main campaign, and they will be featured in the alternate ads as well. So this is going to run out now. This is the alternative ads will probably come out before this campaign ends. So you definitely want to hop on getting some of those alternative books that they're featured on. Okay. And that would be 5 books, and I have 7 ads, as we went over before, Apex. Okay. That Devil Flyer and will not be the only character featured in these ads. You have Sea Demon and Inner Man as well. And then you have, it will tell you about the other titles that you get in the main title, but none of that was pertinent to the ash can. So that information is not on this campaign. But I will take this and add to, for the main campaign. But now this is part of the main campaign too, to see how this ash can is going to launch off.
All right.
So
Cool. Okay,
yeah.
it looks like we got a Russian bot. Somebody can
Uh-oh.
destroy that real quick.
All right. You got him?
No, I don't have him.
Okay. I can
Well,
get him, I think,
thanks.
from here.
Yeah. Or you're smoking your way through whoever wants.
Make sure that
Yeah, that
yeah, but
bot's
that's a cover of the ash can, and
cool.
this cover here will be exclusive to this campaign.
Wow.
It won't be used again. And I do have a colored version that we're working out the colors on, and it may appear as a card as well. It probably will be part of the 10 card set. I'm going to say yes, it's going to be, but it may be colorized. It may be in black and white, and it may be offered by both. We're going to see what we have as far as the number of cards. It'll be a 10 card set, Apex, and this will be the first card. So there'll be 9 more to come on the main campaign. And these will be characters, like I say, if they make their first appearance, it's going to be designated on there. And many of those I already have drawn. So that was the impetus behind that. Hey, Lorenzo.
That's Sleestack. Stack. Hey, everyone.
Good to see you, Stack. Yeah.
I like his avatar.
Yeah. This was his first draft at 1, and this is going to be exclusive to the ash can, the cover, which will be a trading card as well. At least
cool.
1, perhaps 2. Maybe a colorized version, maybe black and white version.
All right.
But on this, you will get an exclusive Devil Flyer trading card that will be only available through this ash can. So, and it, like I say, it's the number 1. It'll be the hardest card to find out of the set, I'm sure.
There you go. The better chance to get it while it's still.
Yeah, and we can add too as this campaign goes.
Okay.
I have plans to perhaps add another card. We shall see.
Right.
We're right now we're committing to 1. I do know we have a bookmark in the means, and that may be added to this campaign, or it may just be for the other campaign. But I think probably that we can release a bookmark as well. We already have it designed out. There's a few things on the back that need to be changed, like my contact number shouldn't be directly on that. She's just sent me a rough draft, but
right.
The snow delayed us. We had ice through here. I imagine you did in Texas as well.
We had it about a few weeks ago. We got lucky.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually going to get up to 75 today.
Well, it just kind of killed us around here, and my graphic designer doesn't work on the weekends, of course, but she didn't go in a Thursday and a Friday, which kind of delayed just these fine touches on. But nothing really to do with the main campaign. I'm glad to see what we got up everything.
That's cool. Lorenzo Sleestack says, thanks. My buddy from New Zealand, Video James NZ, drew my current avatar. He did a good job.
Now I set as international price for shipping $18 because I think I can probably ship that in most places worldwide.
Right.
Because of the diminutive size, it is an ash can size, will be. And we'll feature the first 6 pages of the story plus a couple pinups, one by Walter here.
Nice.
And he wanted to be here for the launch, and he's been a big help to me. Just get this thing off the ground. Plus, I also had Mike Young come in and help us on doing some of the speed of my computer and everything, and fixing some glitches.
Good.
That kind of held us up. There's a lot of information they want, Apex. So, I mean, page after page, every page has to build upon the other. To put together a campaign. So if the campaign looks a little stark now, no pun intended, it's black and white. It's supposed to be stark, no contrast hardly.
Right.
But yeah, I'm glad to see the progress we're making. We're working on the main campaign as far as getting a colorist that can commit to a 48-page book,
Wow.
or at least the main story, which will run about 29, 30 pages. Wish I
That'd be
could tell
good.
you exactly, but I believe it's 29.
Yeah.
There's one page that we had in there that was always optional, but I don't want to just put in a pin-up page that has characters that haven't been introduced yet. But now I have up my game, and I did put C Demon in there. He was well developed. We developed him back in the '90s, and he's
Oh,
kind of like Momentum Concepts Aquaman or
okay.
Superman under the sea. If you think about it, Apex, an Aquaman or a Submariner character that can, you know, basically be in space or a vacuum or crushing depths of the water. He's in there, and he has you'll it'll all come up. Not in a little ash can here, but he will get a mention, and then he will be featured in one of the ads, an alternative. But now that will run in a couple of different books.
Okay.
I think Devil Fly or Sea Demon, if I don't get these mixed up, is in like 3 books, and I have another feature written out and doing layouts on now that I'm drawing of the Inner Man.
Mm.
So Inner Man will be part of the ad. So I have a Devil Flyer Inner Man ad, and I have just a Devil Flyer ad. One of them, of course, had to be black and white for Legends of the Log, so that will be a black and white ad.
Mm.
The other ads are have been somewhat colorized, so we have. Don't let that scare you. It's just
Right.
some are highlights, and but yeah, the Inner Man and the Sea Demon, and Sea Demon actually is from an old watercolor that survived my fire because I had a fire back. Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark. Mark Zunga. Hail. Hookshot.
Yeah,
All right.
Apex Comics.
Yeah.
Yes,
Now, it's got to scroll to the bottom. Scroll to the bottom of that. Is that the only one you're offering us right now? Is I guess the ash can. I'm assuming. And
that's it. Just the ash
okay.
can for right now, and then as I say, as this progresses, let me find my screen here.
Right.
All right. Yeah, as this progresses, we shall and I'm not even sure how you update this. Don't know if anything's backed it yet, but I
I'll
guess I'll
yeah.
just
I guess a refresher screen. It should
yeah.
show it after you
And
refresh.
I could explore and go to comics. That should be right up
Yeah.
there. They should be promoting
Yeah.
hopefully a brand
Yeah.
new launch.
Yeah.
So let me go to comics here. I don't know. Can you see that? What I'm
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, you
There you go.
can.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I can see it. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
trending. I don't see it yet. Maybe we
Okay.
need to have some money.
No, it should do
Huh?
it should show up.
Yeah.
You guys throwing enough
A lot
money
of
in there.
great campaigns. Huh?
Yeah. You guys throwing enough money on your campaign. It's time for the campaign to make money.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
Now, I often just kind of refresh by going to most funded and then back to trending.
Yeah.
But I guess we have to have that first backer for it to come up.
Maybe. Maybe I
Yeah.
think we may have to.
And then we may be trending at the top.
Yeah. Yeah. It takes. Yeah. It takes people to
Yeah.
pitch in, as it were.
Well,
That
I
looks
know
good.
Michael Bancroft launched Tiger Blue recently. And look at the benchmark he's at,
You're 10 grand.
10,450. It
Wow,
was
that's great.
17 days left. He's killing it,
Wow.
due to a successful launch. So,
Oh yeah.
uh,
So
yeah.
after my channel, which channel are you going to come on next to promote your book?
Well, we're gonna take a little break, and then I will be on the 4 o'clock shadow. We've got a heck of a show
Great.
lined up for you on the 4 o'clock shadow. Of course, we'll be running late. You can see my screen now. We're back to the campaign, correct?
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
It's pretty wild that it says 61 days left
60, give you an extra day.
out of 60. How I did that, I don't know, but an extra day would be
Yeah.
great. Now, this
Yeah, that
campaign
works.
will probably end short. simply because the main campaign will launch and there will be some overlap, but people will have a chance to get the ash can and the card and anything else we may add to the campaign. But you certainly get your a first good description here within this body of text of more than I've even written down on paper. I really thought through exactly. And why don't we just watch the trailer again, Apex,
Yeah, go ahead.
for people that may have came in, like Mark?
You might want to expand your screen on your trailer. See if you can blow it up
Okay.
to your bottom right.
And I haven't got audio yet, have I?
Bottom right.
Okay,
See
we'll
those?
back it up. And then
Back it up.
right here.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Got
There
it.
you go. All right,
All
let's
right.
play.
Let's play. Shall we play a game?
Play it.
Okay.
Good job.
All righty.
Looks good. Looks good. All right.
Yes. Yeah, and Abigail here joins us.
Oh yeah.
We all got up early today, and after a long night.
There's a puppy.
Puppy, yes.
Puppy. All right. That's 9-year-old Abigail. She's enjoying the launch. There you go. So hello to everybody. Yay. Thanks for coming on.
Come on, you guys. I'll pick you up a copy.
Yes. Well, I'm gonna to back it on Friday, and Shadowhawk will back it on Friday. There'll be more. I think launching in the middle of the week. Maybe people are at work and doing other things like that. So
I myself am waiting on my tax money to come in.
I gotta do my taxes. Tax man.
Set that to the old Batman music. Tax man, tax man, tax man.
I was thinking about
the Beatles song, of course,
yeah.
Tax Man.
Yes. If you walk,
that's a great classic.
If you walk your sidewalk, I'll tax your feet.
Yeah. But it was more like fell out of bed, dragged a comb across my head today.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, now this is not your first launch in the morning, is it? You had one just the other day.
This is my first weekday morning launch.
Okay.
So yeah, this is the first episode of Apex Morning Comics.
I know Shadowhawk listens to me on the way home, and then sometimes once he gets home, he'll listen for a while, and then he'll bow out for dinner and then come back. So
what a great support that Shadowhawk backs is. He really is.
Oh yeah, and it's funny. I've never thought of Shadowhawk as the Shadowhawk from
the Image.
Is that what you is that what you mean by your moniker, Shadowhawk? Because you're still in here.
Oh, okay. So
is that an allude? Are you alluding to the Shadowhawk from Image Comics? I've never thought about that. I've just always thought of Shadowhawk as Shadowhawk.
Right. Well, that too.
Although I have many Image Shadowhawk in my collection. I've never really made the connection. I don't know why.
Lorenzo Sleestack, he came on a bit late, says, "What's the book about? Do you have a short elevator pitch?" So Rex, give Lorenzo your short elevator pitch.
Yeah, Lorenzo, it's a redemption story. Your classic redemption story, but if you can redeem the unlovable, then perhaps in his mind and heart he's unlovable. But this is a tale about is anything truly unlovable? I mean, it makes you question why. He's really questioning, why am I a hero? Why would I be a hero? How he's kind of like Doctor Strange. He's kind of a mashup character as far as I looked at him. He's he's a Clint Eastwood type character, very reserved, very inwardly looking. There's a lot going on behind the eyes, just like in the old Clint Eastwood Western movies and things, the Man with No Name trilogy. And so as you learn the journey, and he finally, as you see in the trailer, he takes off his helmet there, and what's revealed behind it is physically showing you what really the internal struggle within himself is. And this really plays in the first issue, really relies heavily on a second act, much like Star Wars did, which could have been a complete story in its own. And that's what this is. This is a complete story. Of course, the Ash Can is not going to be the complete story, but it'll give you a first look of and direction that the book's going. And as I say, he's a very reserved character. I look at him as my Doctor Strange. I look at him as a little Kurt Wagner. That's, even though it's named Devil Flyer and there are Devil's Tail out there, I really borrowed that from Nightcrawler from X-Men. I wanted him to have a tail, and that just went along with the theme of the devil. In the old Gothic look where he has cloven hooves and a tail. But cool. He's got a little Hawkman in him, Angel, any character with wings going back all the way to the Golden Age, the Airman. Airman was kind of revived in
Malibu Comics.
Malibu Comics, right? And Airman #1, its own title, had an interesting first appearance, and I believe a sleeper book if they'll ever do anything with him, with their Aquaman, as much like I'm doing with Sea Demon.
You talk about Thresher.
Thresher, yes. How many people but Apex Comics would know Thresher? And he was only on one cover, and he was defeated and on the ground, and you only get to see his back. But that's his first cover appearance later on in that series, because he got passed up on all the covers. Now that's on Protectors, right? And I can find what issue that's for if you want me to. But
I actually drew. You remember a Widowmaker that came out of Malibu Comics?
Widowmaker, huh?
Yeah.
And Gravestone was one of them.
Yeah, Gravestone, yeah.
And then, of course, the bigger, larger group, Protectors, which probably did the best. They even had polybag issues with Pogs in them.
Oh, yeah.
If you remember.
Yeah.
I've got a few that are still sealed up that have the Pogs in there.
Well, here's Shadowhawk's answer to his avatar. Yeah, that's where it came from. I've got everything from the first 3 years of Image, and Shadowhawk was one of my favorites.
Okay, yeah, I've got that. So you got the die cut, you got the glow-in-the-dark cover.
Yeah.
And, if you collect Shadowhawk stuff, you got the full enhanced cover, which is really nice, black with silver.
Yeah, helmet. I think I have one of those at least.
And Devil Flyer, he has a helmet that's kind of similar to that. It's not just a mask, it's kind of like a helmet.
Yeah.
But, that's where it's Second Skin and the larger book's going to talk about. It's going to be like the Tony Stark equation, or it could be any superhero with a cape. I mean, Tony Stark has a suit of armor, but that goes all the way back to the Knights Templar, different things like that. I mean, putting on a mask, putting on a helmet or a visor, it goes way back in antiquity. So, Second Skin's going to deal with not just this first one's probably going to be a werewolf story. I've got 2 stories in mind, which is a little bit. One is a straight werewolf story, but I also have another one that is already written, and I don't know whether to go with that or not. But I think I may just go with because I have so many that I can do, and there'll be a Tony Stark story as well. Tony Stark like.
Oh, yeah.
Because like I say, you could have capes, you could have, in the realm of heroes, you could have, a pitchfork and wings.
Oh, yeah, you could.
As Devil Flyer does.
There you go.
Son of Satan did it in
Son of Satan
in the 70s. And was part of that horror type. Now there's horror in a greater book, not in the ash can here, that you did get the first mention. Get a rundown of all the titles that'll be in there with some of the logos that have been developed.
Yeah.
And
Hero Shack Press, hail. Thanks for coming on. Hey.
Yeah, Lorenzo Sleestack, he's asking me about Lorenzo, Shadowhawk Backs, and Lorenzo, and our regulars on my channel. And they come in when they can. And Smoking Wraith, I've been on his show, although we don't always connect. Different times, and I've been doing, and Hex Allen, I've been on his show.
That's cool.
When he was gaming, and we had probably over a 2-hour talk on that stream. It was a long stream, where you're playing game. He was playing an old game from about 10 years ago.
Wow.
Quite interesting.
So Shadowhawk Back says, I've got an uncut card sheet of Shadowhawk, still got to frame it up. Well, frame that baby up there, Shadowhawk Backs.
I know I have some sheets of like the Marvels that they came out with, and I may even have some Shadowhawk stuff. I just really haven't delved in to my comics, which have been, quite extensive, about 30,000 right now.
Well, Lorenzo has an offer for you. Rex is welcome to promote his book on my channel. So everyone subscribe.
Now that we got this launched,
Lorenzo Sleeskak's channel, if you would, please.
That would be awesome. Yeah. So, you can drop the link in the chat, Lorenzo.
I made him
for everyone, if you don't mind.
Lorenzo Sleestak is a new mod here, so he can go ahead and get out his link on the stream.
Oh, good. Did you give him a wrench?
Yeah, I gave him a wrench.
Yeah, he's a great promoter. If you never caught his channel, if you never caught his discussions, you're really missing out, because he's a big part of the CG community. He's really got a great channel. He's really got great discussions like we do over on yours, Apex.
Right.
With the little film bat. Why don't we, since this is a launch party, brother, let's watch that film bat. Get that film bat trailer ready.
Okay, sure. Let me go. It's ready to go. I've got to remove this and put my screen on. So give me a moment here.
And you should mention the show that I co-host with you.
Yes, Apex After Dark every Saturday evening, nights, or Sunday morning at midnight. And
did you say you had someone line up for?
I need to upgrade my StreamYard. I'm running out of hours here. So I got to do that since I've been. Okay, here we go. Share screen. Am I on?
Yes. Check this out, Elsie.
So
now his name's Walter, but he goes by Elsie.
Okay, cool.
And we've been friends since college, since 1985.
Here we go.
Pedro that did my trailer did his trailer using his artwork. The music.
Yeah, there it is, Fam Bat, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I love when she, the character spreads her arms out and kicks her legs.
Yeah.
And comes at you. Yeah, and that's like a vampiric thing, isn't it? She gets bit by a vampire.
Yeah, she got bit by a vampire. She was a go-go dancer in 1968, and one night she got bit by a mysterious, tall, dark, mysterious stranger. She didn't know who bit her. She wound up unconscious, and she didn't know what she did or where she goes to in between that night and an early morning when she wakes up in the club by herself. And the dawn of morning started to come, and she was running outside. She feels the heat of the sun, so she covers her jacket over her head and runs home and discovers that she's turned, and she didn't know who bit her, where he went to, and so she struggled for years to actually. There's an old tale. If you can find the person who bit you,
How would I go in there and buy one?
Okay.
On my computer.
Well, you're going to have to get on yours. Yeah, if you want to go in there and back it and be the first backer.
Yeah, get on your computer
or off your phone. I don't know.
Yeah.
Wherever you can get into GoGo.
Yeah. So anyway, that's pretty much the basis of FemBet. She's helped by this one scientist who builds her FemBet armor against evil vampires and monsters, and fights for those who are oppressed. And so she becomes a hero in her search of finding her her mortality. And so that will be somewhere in April. I'm going to launch that. So in the meantime, I'm putting together my mailing list.
In April, yeah, I should have opened up for Woke Up Frog G or somebody like that, but he always streams late and shares links.
Yeah,
he's the link master along with Lorenzo and some others.
Yeah,
Shadowhawk. I appreciate everyone sharing the links out.
Yeah, me
as I
too.
said in the write up campaign. Appreciate anything.
That's right.
Get to get it out to people. I've had a lady here that I sent had told about the launch today, and glad to share it out on Facebook and Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
So I know we'll have some people come in later watching from Facebook.
All right.
But cool. I used to work with her. She used to be our secretary at the company I worked at and still work at, but she's went on to bigger and better things and has offered a dog, keep my dog, if I need her to. So,
that's cool.
But my mother's done that up till recently, but I may take her up on that. She's a sweet soul. And actually, she was my first backer in a way, not of this campaign, but she bought a postcard that I produced.
Oh, really?
I produced 2 postcards in the past with the Momentum moniker on it. One in 2016 and 17. No, we actually cleared out this area for him.
Oh,
so I had one here. Wasn't anticipating that, but now I've pulled some stuff for today's show. This is the old studio I used to be at up in Main Street. Now that building is from the late 1800s.
Oh, wow.
And then the back of it was completed about there was an add-on onto the back, and I was there when it turned 100 years old. It was estimated that it was 1912. And then on the side here, on this side, because it's grandfathered in, sidewalks right there.
Oh, okay.
Been there a long time.
Oh, cool.
When I was a boy, I would go in the back, and it used to be a barber shop.
Oh.
And I lived there for 8 years before I moved to this man cave. And I've been here about a decade.
Oh, that's cool.
So,
hey, good news here. Good news. Good news. All right, Lorenzo Slisek backed your book.
Number 1, Lorenzo.
He's number 1. Shadowhawk says, "Okay, got the link copied. I'll be dropping everywhere I'm a mod."
Oh yes.
So thank you, Shadowhawk. Here you go. Here's the link to back the campaign, like I did. There's a link to Devil Flyer campaign. You too can back it on Indiegogo today. That'd be wonderful if you did. There you go. So Rex, go ahead.
If I'm trending yet?
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and go to your other thing. Yeah, there you go. Then refresh it.
Well,
are either of you going to offer original art tiers on the new campaign? I am for my FemBet. I'm going to have original art on my FemBet campaign in April. You're welcome to look through it, and I'll decide what. I'll be fair on the prices, of course.
Who's asking that as far as
Shadowhawk Backs is asking for.
Okay. Well, Shadowhawk, the best I can do is perhaps my thumbnails, because John did want to keep this first art. The interesting thing is he did it to scale Apex. He made the artwork, actual size, comic size, so that it would be correct for the printers. He felt early on that that's the way he wanted to do it. But I am just amazed at the scale and the scope that he's gotten in on the artwork, having done it that way.
Yeah.
And it might take a moment for Lorenzo's contribution to come up, because it's
That's true.
often it is a delay, and that's
Yeah.
probably why I'm not seeing it here.
That's right. Well, give it
Yeah.
a few minutes. That's fine.
Still waiting on Charlie's London, and I know she shipped out the last part of her campaign.
Okay.
I backed her at the highest tier.
You
So I hope
want to contact her on her email, or if you go on her stream, let her know.
Well, updates and people
Yeah.
should get updates from the Devil Flyer
Yeah.
campaign.
Mhm.
If they so desire them, there's an option there on the campaign for that, as far as I know.
Yeah.
You can get updates. I know that I rely on them heavily. I always thought this Kinetic, which has ended a long time ago, you know, she's got a real long devil tail.
Oh, let me see that. Oh, wow.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
I always,
It's like a hoop ring.
I wish it hadn't have ended. You know,
Oh,
of course, it's been a while
$200.
since this campaign's been up, but it looks
Oh,
like an awesome campaign.
It looks
all in
really
itself.
cool.
An
I never.
intriguing, intriguing character with her little devil tail. Now I don't see it connecting anywhere. It's kind of coming up from here and loops around, and I wouldn't
know.
I don't know if that was a Kickstarter as well. That was a while back.
I never heard of that.
This particular campaign only raised 17%, but
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, a lot of great
I would have backed
campaigns.
It. Yeah.
Lumina Vox is one that I backed.
Oh, that's cool.
That looks like an awesome campaign.
Yeah.
I've tried to follow them here, and I'm still trying to learn about Indiegogo. Of course, Sunsworn has been out a while, and this really looked awesome too. The Prospectors.
I got one of their little cards, little postcards.
Oh, did you? How did you? Oh, did you? And then, of course, Rena's Fiendish. She was the winner of the CG Fragtober contest. She had to beat out people like Fraga and Aaron Lepresti and Malin. Yeah.
Damn.
Some pretty hard hitters.
Yeah.
She's very good.
Yeah.
She's got a sweet personality. I've been on a couple of streams with her.
She's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, I subscribe to her channel. So if you don't.
Yeah.
And Seamus,
Gasparo.
Yeah, that's going to be great. I mean, he paints on 300-pound watercolor paper.
That's old school. I love it.
And of course, does the Hammer Films, Film Noir. He's really a lot of a fan of like Frank Frazetta, any of the painted stuff. I know he grew up in Tennessee, of all places.
Yeah.
He doesn't live there now, but and that's where Elsie's from. Now, Hammerella is part of the Alterna, and that looks awesome too. If you hadn't looked at that, I backed that. Have you looked at that campaign at all?
No,
Apex.
I've heard of it, but I never really looked at it.
He did Gods and Gears, and this is kind of an extension of that.
Okay.
Huh?
Hammerella.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. If you go and play that trailer, I want to see it if it's still there.
Okay.
You go up there. Yeah.
48 pages of action for readers of all ages.
Hammerella
Thundersmoke tells the story of Hammerella, descendant of gods and witches, stranded alone on a distant world since infancy. In order to survive, she must be as deadly as the beasts that hunt her. When she finally escapes, she finds herself in the midst of a galactic war. Will she live long enough to find her true home? Back the book to find out and help us extend the Gods and Gears universe.
Kind of a female Thor. I mean, in a way.
That's cool.
You can't help but draw that parallel with that hammer. I like this here, whatever this is, Interstellar.
Yeah.
Looks like a trident.
That is cool.
Might give me some ideas.
Lorenzo says CG UK has some really cool books. And he says, Indigo says, I claimed next to the ash can. It might take a while for it to show up on Rex's end. That's fine. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And, of course, he's got a few colored. This is a colored. But a lot of his concept is like mine in black and white.
Yeah.
And things that you see on the pages that I put up in black and white on this campaign will be colorized.
Nice inks.
I think we're in the process right now securing a colorist. We've had one colorist work with us before on the ash can cover, and that will probably be a color version of the trading cards. Of course, there's a look at his trading cards.
You know, some of those characters reminds me of Battle of the Planets. Remember that?
It's Hammer Time.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's a great almost Walt Simonson. And if you look at at Elsie here, he looks a lot like Walt Simonson.
He does a little bit
with his mustache. If he let it, and he's usually got his beard out. So yeah, this looks like a great just cover design. You had the fluidity of the power, and you know, bringing back that Kirby goodness of this proves that you can have a female character and it be powerful, like his character here or Fembat. When you just look at these pages, they're so animated. It's just I haven't really I'm just now getting caught up on Gods and Gears. I think I have these issues 1 through 4, but I haven't read them yet.
I have the first 2 that came.
And look at that giant robot, the scale of that with the almost like the Johnny Quest and a little bit of the Phoenix here. So there's a lot going on. You know, you want to learn about this. I mean, this rivals that new Green Lantern character.
Yeah.
You know, who's also has an ethnic look to her. So I don't know where he's totally going with this, but look at that. That looks a lot like Walt Simonson artwork.
It does. Yeah.
Yeah. In its simplicity. And so I wouldn't, I would not be, see, there's his cards. We'll have something similar to this, except ours will say first appearance or
Commander
you'll get a second appearance with the Devil Flyer. John does have one for the a trading card finished.
Oh, nice.
And it's at the graphic designer, and she's scanning, in the process of scanning, you know, all that stuff now, and
it's cool.
Tweaking it. I'll have to have her put over the artwork, you know, first appearance, or well, actually the second appearance, number it 2. Yeah, you'll get the first card with this campaign. So this kicks off the trading cards. I mean, look at that. Dinosaurs, armies, you know, and press portals, you know.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
I mean, that's a balloon coming through.
Just good dinosaurs.
Yeah. Yeah, it really does. And I mean, just in what he's shown here, he did add 16 pages, I know. And that is going to tell about her origin. So when she was younger, and I look at her as almost like a Storm type character that grew up in Africa,
right?
You know, her origin.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see.
So who drew it? Who's the artist on that?
Let's see here. I guess that would be Ryan Wynn. And he's out in Orange County. Yeah. He does Gods and Gears. Just looked like a good campaign to me, Apex. You know,
that's cool.
I mean, look at that scale on that. That's Johnny Quest.
Yeah.
Is that not Johnny Quest meets the Transformers or something?
Actually,
I mean,
Johnny Quest meets Battle of the Planets. Remember Battle of the
Planets, right? And even Alex Ross did some black covers, and then you've got some mech suits there.
That is cool.
Yeah, he looks like he's really expanding. I like these.
Oh, it's part of his trading cards.
Screeching chickens, you know, and there she is as a young girl. That's probably the piece that was added talking about her when she was a young girl, her origin, and that's a great stretch goal. We'll probably have something similar within the main campaign. But for right now, it's going to be. But that's one that I've backed. You know, I'm all into supporting CG and especially Alterna. They're keeping that price, and that's what I wanted to do with this Ash Can. I wanted to keep the price down and still make a profit, of course. All this will be going toward the main campaign as well.
Cool.
Then, of course, you have Fragaboons there, and I love Fragtober. And then this is a new, if I'm not mistaken, this Elixium is also an Alterna. So they're launching all their books through the main campaigns. And I know one coming up is going to be, what's the new one coming up? The Log. I had to have a black and white for that. And then, of course, early on last year or the year before, I backed Camel Moon's Hell Salad. I'm going to be getting a lot of those standees that he's got.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, guys. I got to start somewhere else. So thanks again, everyone. Let's go ahead and please support Rex and Walter on this campaign of
I'm going to refresh it again and see if it comes up.
Yeah, see if it does.
I thank you, Apex, for,
you're welcome.
You know, I think this is probably the quickest way to do it, and then just switch.
Yeah. Let's see if
I don't see it. Oh, there it is, right there. We're trending number 4.
Oh, nice.
$16, 3% there.
Good.
And that's, you know,
that's a good start.
That's a good start.
That is a good start.
That's a good start. I've got to get on the phone and get some people and let them know it's live.
Yes.
But
do that.
Yeah, I appreciate the other day when we came on and got to talk to you about the project and
right.
I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry I hadn't said much. You kept me up all night.
That's okay. Just chill.
But he wanted to be here and part of that, and he will be at the 4 o'clock shadow.
Awesome.
We'll probably get a little bit more rest. I know we've got to get some coffee creamer for him.
Yeah.
Can't have coffee without creamer. Now I drink it black like man, but you know he's got to have the cream.
All right.
He just got over the COVID, so you know I'm glad to see that, and his wife too. So I'm glad to see that he was able to join us today.
It's been about 15 days, I'd say.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Well, I appreciate you having us on Apex. I really do.
You're welcome. And thanks to everyone who showed up, Lorenzo and Shao back. And let's see here.
And I know as you know, has been promised that there will be other people backing it
and
later this week, and that's just
Smoking
fine.
Ray, thanks for being here.
Me one.
Yeah, he's got to get him one.
Yeah, man.
I love that. That's Smoking Wraith has token up there.
I like that.
And
so cool.
He's got token figures, token books, and he's.
I like the token.
He's over
a
little bit here in Arkansas.
Yeah, man. That's great. Okay, guys, you have a great day. We'll see you later. Thanks for coming on Apex Morning Comics. There may be some more episodes in the future. Never know, guys. So everyone have a great week. Take care. As usual, ciao for now. Bye now.
Good to meet you.
Meet you.